Oh, so we thought Chrisean Rock was done with the drama? Baby, think again. Because this story makes the Kardashians look like monks on a silent retreat. Just when everyone assumed she was settling down and glowing through pregnancy, boom, she's back in the headlines allegedly chasing Blueface like a GPS that refuses to reroute. And the internet? Losing its collective mind faster than Kris Jenner trademarking a grandchild, rumors are swirling, DMs are leaking, and screenshots are flying like confetti at a Zeus Network reunion. One minute, Chrisean's showing off her baby bump and preaching about peace. The next, she's allegedly pulling up on Blueface like a maternity-clad Terminator with receipts. Fans are screaming, "Girl, let that man go," while others whisper, "But she might still love him." It's giving chaos, confusion, and a touch of heartbreak, all wrapped in a bow of public spectacle. And honestly, it's pure internet gold. This isn't just a love story gone wrong, it's an entire Netflix series waiting to happen. The tea is piping hot, the tweets are ruthless, and the timeline is undefeated. Let's unpack this circus of hormones, heartbreak, and pure Hollywood insanity. Because this baby mama drama just broke the algorithm. It all started with a single Instagram story. Just one photo, one caption, and boom, the entire internet went into labor before Chrisean did. The picture? Chrisean Rock in front of a mirror, hand on belly, smiling like peace had finally found her. The caption? God's plan. Cute, right? Sweet, wholesome, redemption arc material. Except this is Chrisean Rock we're talking about, the queen of chaos, the internet's favorite storm. Within hours, the post wasn't just viral. It was biblical but peace? Yeah, that lasted about as long as Blueface's last apology. Because before fans could even finish typing congratulations, Blueface jumped online like he was auditioning for the world's pettiest talk show. He tweeted, and I quote, "That's not my baby until I see DNA." Boom, earthquake, internet shattered. Every gossip blog from the Shade Room to Hollywood Unlocked went DEFCON1. Comments exploded like fireworks on a toxic 4th of July. See? Chrisean's relationship with Blueface is the kind of modern tragedy that makes Romeo and Juliet look like kindergarten drama. They fought, reconciled, blocked, unblocked, tattooed, deleted, and livestreamed their dysfunction like it's performance art. Their love story is basically a subscription service of chaos, and the baby announcement just opened a new season, almost instantly. Fans started pulling receipts. Old tweets, deleted lives, and even paparazzi clips got resurrected like fossils from the toxic archives. People remembered that time Chrisean broke into Blueface's house and wrote her name on the wall in blood. Others recalled how Blueface filmed her getting kicked out of his home while pregnant. Every moment of pain, every messy headline suddenly made sense in the grand opera of Chrisean vs. Logic. But then came the bombshell, a leaked set of DMs allegedly showing Chrisean messaging one of Blueface's former crew members. The messages read, "You seen him? He ignoring me again." Another said, "I just want him to show up, that's all." Fans went wild. Was she still chasing him even while expecting his baby? Or were the messages fake, another viral fabrication designed to keep her trending? The internet didn't care about truth. It cared about drama. Blueface being Blueface didn't help. He doubled down online with that smug signature smirk and posted, "Y'all can keep believing the lies, I'm chilling." Translation: he was absolutely not chilling. Hours later, he dropped a clip in the studio rapping about girls who can't let go, and everyone instantly assumed it was about Chrisean. Within minutes, TikTok detectives were dissecting every lyric like it was a Shakespearean confession. Meanwhile, Chrisean stayed quiet, too quiet. No lives, no clapbacks, no cryptic tweets. Fans started panicking. Is she okay? Is she hiding something? Is this the calm before the storm? And oh baby, it was, because a week later she popped back up like a plot twist. Full glam, glowing skin, and a caption that said, "Ain't no DNA test needed. I know my worth." BOOM internet explosion number 2. Comments went ballistic. One fan wrote, "She's still chasing him through the ultrasound machine." Another said, "She in her soft era but still spinning the block." Everyone had a take, and none of them were gentle. Then, as if scripted by a reality TV deity, a clip leaked of Chrisean allegedly showing up outside Blueface's family's house. The footage, grainy, shaky, and absolutely chaotic, showed her in a hoodie yelling, "Tell him to come outside." Of course, the internet went wild. Memes poured in instantly. One viral post read, "Chrisean's contraction's gonna start in the driveway." Another joked, "She's running on pregnancy cravings and heartbreak." At this point, blogs started questioning everything. Was she stalking him? Was she spiraling? Or was she just another woman broken by the never-ending circus that is Blueface? Public sympathy and ridicule collided into one massive storm. Some fans defended her, saying, "She's hormonal, she's pregnant. Give her grace." Others clapped back with, "Grace ran out when she started chasing a man who already moved on." But here's where it got even juicier. Enter Jaden Alexis, Blueface's other baby mama. Because of course she had something to say. She posted a shady tweet. "Somebody tell that girl peace don't come from chasing pain." And the internet did what it does best. Pit the women against each other like it was the Super Bowl of toxicity. Team Chrisean versus Team Jaden. Hashtags flew, edits dropped, and every gossip commentator suddenly became a therapist. Behind the scenes, whispers started that Chrisean was being filmed for a new project, allegedly a Zeus spinoff called Baby Rock. Some claimed she was using the drama for promo. Others swore Zeus was exploiting her heartbreak. Either way, she was trending worldwide and Blueface couldn't escape it even if he tried. Then came the infamous Blueface Club video. It dropped late one night, him surrounded by dancers, tossing money while someone in the background yelled, "Where's Chrisean now?" Fans froze the frame, enhanced the audio, and reposted it like FBI analysts. The symbolism was loud. He was out living like nothing happened. While Chrisean was pregnant and emotional but baby, Chrisean doesn't do silence for long. She hit back on live, eyes glassy, voice shaky but sharp as ever. "He don't even realize I'm the reason anybody still care about him." That line hit harder than a diss track. The comments section exploded with period emojis, and she's not wrong though. Because let's be honest, she kinda wasn't. Still, fans couldn't help but wonder, was she fighting for love or for relevance? Some saw her as a tragic figure, a woman blinded by a toxic connection. Others saw her as a marketing genius, turning pain into publicity. Either way, the spectacle worked. Every move she made turned into content. Even celebrities started chiming in. Tamar Braxton posted, "Sometimes you gotta let love go before it kills you." Summer Walker liked a tweet saying, "Chrisean deserves better, but she gotta want better too." And 50 Cent? Oh, he couldn't resist. He shared a meme that said, "Blueface out here playing defense and offense at the same time." The whole saga became less about the pregnancy and more about the obsession. The internet wasn't watching a love story anymore. They were watching a slow-motion train wreck that refused to stop. And yet, somehow through all the chaos, Chrisean kept trending. Every tear became a headline. Every post became proof. Every "I'm done" was followed by an "I miss him." The question haunting everyone was simple: why can't she let go? But the answer was anything but simple. Because when love, fame, and ego collide under a million eyes, letting go isn't healing. It's bad business. And for Chrisean Rock, business was booming. By the time the next week rolled around, the internet had already decided whose side it was on, or at least which clips they'd meme to death. You couldn't scroll for more than 5 seconds without seeing Chrisean's face plastered across every gossip feed known to humankind. TikTok was like a war zone. Half the users were editing Chrisean's live rants into dramatic movie trailers, and the other half were clowning Blueface like he was the final boss of Bad Boyfriends. The moment that officially broke the algorithm came when Chrisean posted a teary, mascara-smeared video at 2:37 a.m. saying, "I still love him. I just want my family." Within an hour, it had 5 million views. Within 2, it had parody remixes, dramatic voiceovers, and auto-tuned versions with trap beats. People were duding it like it was the national anthem of heartbreak. But here's the twist. While the world was busy pitying her, Blueface was out here doing press. Yup, the man who once went viral for rapping offbeat suddenly decided to give relationship advice. He appeared on a podcast looking like he'd been waiting all week to talk trash. "Man," he said with that fake calm tone toxic men use before chaos, "she gotta learn to let go." I moved on. She's still stuck. Cue the internet implosion. Fans went feral. Moved on? Bro, she's pregnant. He's the reason she's stuck. This man treating toxicity like a career path. Tweets flew faster than Elon Musk deleting features from X within hours. Blueface's name was trending again, right next to Chrisean's. Then, just when everyone thought he couldn't get any more tone deaf, Blueface posted a TikTok of himself dancing with Jaden Alexis, his other baby mama, captioned, "Real family vibes." Oh, he knew exactly what he was doing. That clip broke the internet harder than Kim K's magazine cover. The comments were pure chaos. He trolling for rent money. This man allergic to peace. Chrisean gonna pull up with boxing gloves next. And baby. She did not literally, but figuratively. She swung back hard. Hours later, Chrisean fired up her Instagram live again. Pregnant belly front and center, emotional but unbothered. He loved to play victim, she said, pacing the room. But tell me why he's still calling me private? Why he's still sending songs? Fans went wild. Songs? Screenshots of alleged DMs surfaced. Blueface allegedly texting, "You still my lil mama though." If that's true, it meant while he was dancing with one baby mama on camera, he was texting the other behind the scenes. The internet had no chill. One fan tweeted, "Blueface running 2 relationships like a Netflix subscription, cancel one. Still charged for the other." Another said, "Somebody locked this man's Wi-Fi." Then the celebrities started jumping into the mess like it was a group project. Cat Williams commented on a post saying, "That boy Blue got more drama than HBO Max." Cardi B posted a cryptic quote on her story, "You can't build a king when he wants to be a clown." And Nicki Minaj, because the internet won't let her rest, got dragged into the conversation after someone used her song Barbie Dreams to soundtrack a Blueface vs. Chrisean montage drop. By this point, even non-fans knew every detail. The pregnancy drama wasn't just trending. It was living rent-free in everyone's head. Zeus Network was reportedly rubbing its hands together like a villain in a Marvel movie, allegedly fast-tracking a special episode titled Rock Bottom, the Chrisean Story. Insiders said cameras were already rolling. Then came what fans now call the church clip. A random fan recorded Chrisean walking into a Sunday service. Emotional but peaceful, wearing a flowy white dress. Whispering, "I just need to pray." That video melted hearts. The internet started rooting for her again. Hashtags like hashtag protect Chris EAN and hashtag let her heal trended for hours. People were sending prayers, quotes, baby gifts. It was wholesome chaos for about 5 minutes until Blueface struck again. He dropped a freestyle on Instagram, rapping over a trap beat. She said she praying, but still texting me at night, talking about forever. But she still can't get it right. Brr, the audacity. The internet collectively threw its phone. Even die-hard Blueface fans couldn't defend that one. Not him making mixtapes about trauma, one fan wrote. Another said, "This man weaponized SoundCloud." But Chrisean, oh, she didn't stay quiet long. She clapped back with a 10-minute live that made even Zeus executives take notes. "He using me for views," she snapped. "He keep talking like he the victim. But he been begging to see me off camera." The tone, the tears, the fire, it was like watching Beyoncé's Lemonade if it were filmed on Instagram Live. She even flashed her phone for a split second, showing a notification that said, "Blue calling." The chat went ballistic. You couldn't script this better if you tried. Within 24 hours, blogs started calling it the most toxic pregnancy in celebrity history. Twitter was flooded with memes. One viral post read, "At this point, the baby gonna be born with a Zeus contract." Another said, "Chrisean's baby already trending on TikTok." The internet wasn't laughing with her. It was laughing at her. But the clicks were still cashing in. Even celebrities who normally mind their business started picking sides. Tamar Braxton went live saying, "Sis, let that man go. Babies need peace, not plot twists." Meanwhile, Lucy Chandon on X typing, "Blueface the first dude to make baby mama drama a mixtape rollout. No lies detected." And just when people thought the chaos hit its peak, Blueface's mom jumped back into the conversation because apparently it's a family sport. She posted a shady quote that read, "Some people want to be mothers before they become women." Oof, the comment section exploded. Fans begged her to log off. Instead, she doubled down, replying, "I said what I said." By this point, the situation had evolved from messy to mythical. You had Chrisean pregnant, emotional, and allegedly texting Blueface. You had Blueface trolling, rapping, and partying with his ex. You had both their families throwing shade like it was confetti. And somehow the entire internet was watching like it was the Super Bowl of toxicity. Still, there was one question echoing across timelines. If Chrisean was truly done, why was she still posting about him? Why did every other live turn into a monologue about Blueface's disloyalty? Why couldn't she just move on? The truth? Because Chrisean Rock doesn't move on. She moves through Dot, and if history's taught us anything, when she's hurt, she doesn't heal quietly. She turns her heartbreak into headlines. Dot at this point. Fans started betting on the outcome like it was Vegas. Will she take him back before the baby's born? Will Blueface show up at the hospital? Will Zeus film the delivery? The internet was already scripting the sequel. But before any of that could happen, a mysterious clip dropped. A blurred video showing what looked like Chrisean and Blueface together, laughing in a car. Fans lost their minds. She took him back again? The theories exploded. Some swore it was old footage. Others said it was brand new. One thing was clear, this love story wasn't over. It was just loading. Because when it comes to Chrisean and Blueface, every ending is just the pilot for the next disaster. When that mysterious car clip hit the timeline, it was like the internet collectively short-circuited. Everyone from TMZ to neighborhood bloggers started screaming, "Again? She took him back again?" The Chrisean fandom split right down the middle, half heartbroken, half exhausted. One fan tweeted, "I'm emotionally drained and it's not even my relationship," while another said, "This love story got more reboots than Spider-Man." But let's be honest, deep down, no one was really surprised. Chrisean and Blueface have always been the couple version of a tornado. Dangerous, unpredictable, and somehow fascinating to watch. It's toxic cinema. And this latest episode? Pure blockbuster. Soon after the clip went viral, Chrisean posted a new selfie on Instagram, smiling ear to ear with her baby bump front and center. The caption read, "Love always wins." The comments section instantly exploded like a volcano of disbelief. "Wins WAT, sis?" One fan wrote. Another dropped, "Love might win, but therapy's undefeated." The post got 2 million likes and about 4 million opinions. Meanwhile, Blueface acted like nothing happened. He was out clubbing again, surrounded by cameras, flashing his signature grin like he hadn't just been roasted online for 72 hours straight. When asked by paparazzi if he was back with Chrisean, he smirked and said, "That's my baby mama. She always gonna be around." Boom. Instant chaos. The internet spun that one line into a million interpretations. That's not love, that's possession. He said it like she's a subscription service. Sir, pick a lane, toxic or taken. Then came the next jaw-dropper. Chrisean revealed she was having a boy. She shared a video of her gender reveal surrounded by friends, music blasting, fireworks shooting into the air, and of course, Blueface nowhere to be found. The clip was beautiful for about 30 seconds until the background audio surfaced. Fans swore they heard her shouting, "He still don't answer my calls." The drama literally echoed over the confetti. Blogs went viral. The Shade Room captioned it, "Chrisean celebrates new beginnings." But fans notice her old heartbreak still lingers. Hollywood Unlocked said, Chrisean Rock's gender reveal turns emotional as fans question Blueface's absence. And on Twitter, someone posted a meme of her holding blue balloons with the caption, "She got blue everything but peace." Brutal. Then, the unthinkable happened. Chrisean gave birth. The internet stopped. The timeline froze. For the first time in months, she wasn't trending because of a fight, a rant, or a Blueface diss. It was genuine joy, tears, prayers, congratulations. Even her critics said, "All right, let's give her this moment." She went live from the hospital, raw, emotional, clutching her newborn son. "He's perfect," she whispered. "This is all I needed." Fans flooded the chat with hearts. It was the softest, most human moment she'd shown in ages. But because this is Chrisean Rock we're talking about, peace had an expiration date. Within 48 hours, Blueface posted a video online that made jaws drop again. He was at a club rapping along to his unreleased track where he said, Ain't no baby I ain't claim, but I'm not playing house. Fans interpreted that as his way of dodging responsibility and still shading Chrisean. The internet lost it. This man got audacity on autopay. He trolling a newborn. Bro, you can't diss Pampers. Meanwhile, Chrisean clapped back subtly, posting a photo of her baby's tiny hand with the caption, "Protected by God, not Blueface." The comment section erupted. It was the digital version of a mic drop. She didn't name names, but everyone knew. It was poetic, powerful, and petty, the holy trinity of Chrisean's social media presence. Then came the plot twist that had Zeus producers probably drooling into their contracts. Blueface showed up at her house. Not in a romantic way, not in a co-parenting peace talk way, no, he arrived with cameras and his mother. According to eyewitnesses, aka random neighbors with iPhones, the scene was tense. Chrisean was reportedly shouting from the doorway, "You doing this for clout again?" While Blueface's mom yelled, "You keeping him from his father?" It was a live-action soap opera happening on the sidewalk. TMZ caught snippets, and by the next morning, the footage was everywhere. Every outlet spun its own version. Some painted Chrisean as a victim trying to protect her peace. Others claimed she was fueling the spectacle. Fans took sides faster than people arguing pineapple on pizza debates. One thing everyone agreed on? They couldn't look away. The chaos didn't stop there. Chrisean dropped another bombshell interview, saying she was done with the relationship but open to peace. She told a podcast host, "Blue gonna do what Blue do. I just gotta focus on me and my son now." For a moment, it sounded like closure. But then the host asked if she still loved him. Chrisean paused, sighed, and said softly, "Always will." Boom, that one line reignited the entire internet. People screamed, "New sis, don't say that." Memes poured in. Chrisean Rock's Toxic Saga, the sequel. And while all that was unfolding, Blueface did what he does best, double down. He went on X and tweeted, "If she loved me, she'd let me see my son." The irony? The same day, Chrisean posted a photo of her with her baby, captioning it, "We all we got." Two people, one story. Completely different narratives dot, but beneath all the chaos. One thing was clear, Chrisean Rock had evolved from a Zeus Network character into a full-fledged celebrity phenomenon. Every tear, every fight, every post was content gold. Love her or hate her, you couldn't scroll without seeing her name. She had done what very few could, turned heartbreak into a brand. Even industry insiders started admitting it. She's the female version of 50 Cent. One tweet joked, "She beefs her way into relevance," and honestly, they weren't wrong. For every setback, she came back swinging, sometimes literally dot in the end. This wasn't just about a messy relationship anymore. It was a portrait of modern fame where pain pays, heartbreak trends, and the internet doesn't care about your peace unless it's dramatic. Chrisean wasn't just chasing Blueface anymore. She was chasing validation, revenge, redemption, and attention all at once, and somehow she was winning. Because despite all the drama, people were rooting for her. They wanted her to heal, to rise, to finally realize she didn't need Blueface to shine. She already was. Her glow-up was messy, raw, and loud. But it was real dot, so when she posted her final message of the year, a serene photo of her holding her baby, smiling. Captioned, "Thank you God for teaching me what love really means." Even the haters hit like dot, it wasn't closure. It wasn't peace. But it was growth, the Chrisean Rock way. And somewhere in Los Angeles, Blueface probably looked at that post, scrolled through the comments, smirked, and thought, "Damn, she's still trending." Because in this twisted love story of chaos and clout, no one really wins. They just go viral dot, and there you have it. The love story that refuses to die. Even when the rest of us are begging for peace and Wi-Fi signal. From baby bumps to Blueface blunders, from leaked lives to late-night tears. This saga had more plot twists than a telenovela written by Zeus, network and directed by Tyler Perry. But let's be honest, you didn't come here for peace. You came for the drama. The chaos. The "did she really say that?" energy. Because when it comes to Chrisean Rock, every post is a plot twist and every emotion comes with a hashtag. She's fighting heartbreak with eyeliner, raising a baby with backbone, and proving that you can still trend even when the world's judging your every move. Now the question is, what happens next? Will Blueface finally step up? Will Chrisean walk away for good? Or will the story spin into yet another viral redemption arc that breaks the internet all over again? You already know this isn't over. Not even close, dots, so before you scroll off to your next dose of celebrity chaos, do yourself and this hot mess of a timeline a favor. Smash that like button like it owes you money. Drop a comment because I want to know whose side you're on. And hit subscribe because on Trend Tattle, we don't do quiet. We do explosive. This is your daily dose of drama, served raw, sarcastic, and unapologetically messy. Stay tuned, stay nosy. And remember, in the land of fame and followers, peace is temporary, but petty is forever. This is Trend Tattle, where scandals scream louder than apologies.